The Arena de Amazonia in Manaus, South American qualifying group with 28 points from their 10 matches so far. Uruguay coming into this game in 5th in the South American standings. But because Colombia and Ecuador, the two teams above them, drew 0-0 earlier today, a win for those Uruguayan players there would take them up to 3rd position in the South American standings. Tremendous atmosphere inside the stadium in Manaus ahead of this World Cup qualifying fixture between Brazil and Uruguay. Brazil top of the group, Uruguay in 5th. Brazil unbeaten so far in this World Cup qualifying campaign, including a 2-0 victory in Uruguay in November of last year, thanks to goals from Arta and Richarlison. Let's have a look then at the two teams for you. Rafinha makes his first start for Brazil as one of 5 changes to the side that began the goalless draw against Colombia. Ederson is named in goal, while Emerson, Lucas Veracimo and Thiago Silva come into defence. Gabriel Jesus again is the focal point of the Brazil attack, with Neymar and Rafinha on either side and Lucas Paqueta just behind. Two changes for Uruguay from the team that started the 3-0 defeat in Argentina. Rodrigo Bentancur returns from suspension in midfield, so Matias Vina reverts to fullback, and Edinson Cavani comes in up front to partner Luis Suarez. Cavani has come on as a substitute in both of Uruguay's World Cup qualifiers this month. He and Suarez are both making their 126th appearance for Uruguay. These are those available on the bench should the coaches require changes, and in the heat of the Amazon it is possible that we're going to have a full complement of 5 changes from each side. VAR officials just waiting for the signal from the sidelines to get us underway. Fernando Rapellini is the man in charge from Argentina. And before we get underway, a moment to remember those who sadly are no longer with us because of the events of the last 18 months. Brazil get us started then in Manaus at the Arena da Amazonia. Brazil unbeaten in their last 27 World Cup qualifiers, and they've won their last 10 in a row at home in qualification. Uruguay, who haven't beaten Brazil in 20 years. The last victory for Uruguay against Brazil was back in July of 2001. Fred now for Brazil. First touch for him comes out by Valverde. Uruguay haven't managed to score a goal in their World Cup qualifiers this October so far. A 0-0 draw at home to Colombia before the 3-0 defeat away in Buenos Aires to Argentina last time out. In a mixed campaign for Uruguay so far. Brazil almost there. The unthinkable for a World Cup to take place without Brazil in it. Uruguay, who've reached the World Cup finals for 4 of the last 5 tournaments, the exception being 2006. For the first time in this qualifying campaign with a 0-0 draw away in Colombia at the weekend. A chance for Brazil to try and attack down that far side, and they win the first corner. Comes off Sebastian Coates. Neymar across to take. Silva easily away. Nathan Hernandez is making that right back spot his own for Uruguay. Clear shot comes in, Muslera right behind it. The first of what might be quite a few saves for the Uruguayan goalkeeper. Neymar with it from distance. Throw be taken by Matthias Wiener, who moved up into midfield from full-back against Argentina. Godin on his 150th international cap against Argentina at the weekend. Coates just able to hook that forward by Rafina, who had a terrific half-hour performance as a substitute in the win against Venezuela last week. Here comes Lucas Paqueta. This is Fabinho. Paqueta. Lucas Verissimo. Rafinha. Godin is there though to clear it away. Verissimo. Field from Rafinha. And it comes off the Leeds United player for a Uruguay throw. Rafinha on as a substitute in both of this month's World Cup qualifiers. On his debut for Chichi against Venezuela and played a big part in Brazil's victory. Nandez. Casino's ball back. Godin. Vina's on this near side. This is Vina. Cavani. Vina. De la Cruz. It's a foul by Fred. De la Cruz, who came on as a substitute for Uruguay against Colombia in place of the injured Julián Arrascaeta. Started the two internationals since then. Valverde to the rescue for Uruguay. One there by Lucas Paqueta. Sets Neymar on his way on that far side. Gabriel Jesus is in the middle. Neymar took a tumble. Goal kick. Nandez losing out possession. Free in an excellent position here to see that there's no grounds there for a free kick to Brazil. Cavani. Felt a little aggrieved at being named amongst the substitutes for Uruguay's first two qualifiers this month. That's a foul. Edinson Cavani. Fabinho. Neymar. One gold in the Olympic Games for Brazil in 2016, captained Brazil to the gold medal at their home Olympics 5 years ago. Neymar. Sweeping into this near side, and it can't be kept in play by Vina. Emerson with the throw. Thiago Silva. By Alexander. Came on the target, couldn't find him. Cavani. Forward by Coates. De la Cruz. Suarez. Worked wide by Uruguay to Nandez. Emerson will leave it. Appeals for a handball earlier against Cavani there, but as you can see, it clearly strikes the hand, but it wasn't ruled to be a handball by the Argentine official. Emerson. Fred. Alexandro. Rafinha. Forward by Fred. That's a lovely ball through, and Brazil with a chance to take the lead, which they have done. Neymar puts them in front. It's a superb forward ball here from Fred. Neymar clearly onside. Looked as though he might have taken it a little too far wide. But as the defender came back on the line there, Coates couldn't make a block. And Brazil are in front in this World Cup qualifier. So Uruguay without a goal this month in the World Cup qualifiers have to come from behind if they're to take anything from this match. Well, moving on to 70 international goals now. Lionel Messi became the first in South American player to score 80 international goals when he scored against Uruguay at the weekend. On his heels. Emerson. Foul on Gabriel Jesus. Challenge from De La Cruz. That's the way he landed. That was a problem for the Brazilian striker. Went on the small of the back. Brazil, who reached the quarter-finals at the last World Cup in Russia. America in 2019, lost in the final to Argentina this year. Uruguay also reached the last 8 in Russia, losing to the eventual winners, France. Emerson will take this throw. Fred. Emerson. Jesus. Out from Vecino. Right under the nose of the referee. Emerson. Brazil with the majority of possession inside the opening exchanges, as you'd probably expect. Fred. Alexandra. Block came in from Bentancur. Vecino. Coates with the full ball away. Blocked by Neymar. This time it's Cavani with the header. Fred. Fred almost finding a way through. It'll be gathered by Muslera. Just super ball forward from Fred for the opening goal for Neymar to beat that man there, Fernando Muslera, in the Uruguayan goal. Muslera, who didn't play in the first 4 World Cup qualifiers for Uruguay. Campana starting those. He's on the bench today. Suarez getting back to his feet slowly. This is De La Cruz. Nicolas De La Cruz. Mina dispossessed. Rafinha. Neymar. Trying to find Jesus. Uruguay's clearance only finds Fabinho. No free kick. Turnovers on Rafinha. Cavani. Can't quite get there, and Brazil will build again. Fabinho. Emerson. As the referee, that was the player who was sent sprawling. Far side is urging his players to go forward. Rafinha. No way past Matthias Vina. Brazilian supporters howling for a card there. And the challenge by the Uruguayan fullback. That was forthcoming. A lovely play. Neymar, can he get the shot away? It took a deflection, turned in, Rafinha. What a week he's had. An international debut for Brazil, and now a goal. Neymar's shot, taking the deflection off Godin. Now the only question that the VAR official might well be asking is whether there, Gabriel Jesus, in an offside position, was in a position to affect the goalkeeper, Fernando Muslera. Certainly Uruguay were looking across to the assistant on the near side for a flag. No flag was forthcoming. Terrific start for Brazil, who have conceded just 3 goals in this World Cup qualifying campaign. With these 2 goals already tonight, they've now scored 24. Here they come again, Emerson. Godin. So already, with less than 20 minutes played, it's the same scoreline as it was in Uruguay in November of last year, when Brazil won by 2-0. De la Cruz. Play on, says the referee, as Suarez comes forward. Cavani was the target, cut out by Brasil. Rafinha. Hernandez committed himself. Played across by Paqueta. A little chip towards goal, was always going wide. Spoken to after this challenge. On De La Cruz. If Uruguay were to lose this match, they would remain in 5th place in the South American World Cup qualification standings. Remember, the top 4 qualify automatically for next year's World Cup finals in Qatar. The team who finishes 5th go into a playoff. Thiago Silva. By Edison. Fabinho. Edison. Fred. Gets us ball in field. This is Neymar looking to sweep it across to this near side. Just finds Vina instead. Teams playing Argentina in next month's World Cup qualifiers. Uruguay at home to Argentina. Argentina at home to Brazil. So of course, this one would try to fit in the Brazil-Argentina game, which was abandoned last month. Had to be played at some point. Neymar with the ball forward. Vina couldn't return it to him. Fabinho wins it back. Fred. Paqueta. This is Bentancur. Cavani. Advantage played as Uruguay bring it forward. De La Cruz. This is Suarez. Valverde. De La Cruz. Bentancur. De La Cruz with the exchange of passes with Cavani. De La Cruz with the shot. Well, he's not scored yet for Uruguay. Nicolas De La Cruz. 12th international appearance. He made his debut in the opening World Cup qualifier over Chile. In October of last year. Emerson. Fabinho. On Neymar. Paqueta. Rafinha. And Jesus. Bentancur. Wide Fernandez. Cavani. Vina. De la Cruz. Matthias Vina. Was run into trouble there in the shape of Fabinho, who now picks up possession for Brazil. Thiago Silva. Alexandra. Neymar with a little touch. Gets it back from Paqueta. Cavani. De la Cruz. Fred. Rafinha. Thiago Silva. Taken down by Rafinha, looking to take on Vina. Away by Godin. Cavani. Fred sliding in to win possession for Brazil. Rafinha. Fred. Lucas Paqueta on that far side. Gets away from Nandez. A little pullback. This is a long-range shot from Fabinho, and it was a long way wide of the target as well. Lovely bit of skill here from Lucas Paqueta. Not quite so nice from Fabinho. So a water break then, considering the temperature for the players, with Brazil in a commanding position. Uruguay with plenty to do. Neymar and Rafinha with the 2 goals so far for the home side. And here are those goals. Fred with the Lovely ball forward. I think he might have taken it a touch too wide there, Neymar, but not so. Squeeze it in. The second goal started with some nice play from Paqueta. Neymar involved. Shot deflected and turned in from close range by Rafinha. What a week he has had. So Brazil very much on course for yet another win in World Cup qualification. Oscar Tavares there, the veteran coach of Uruguay, hoping to take them to a 5th World Cup finals, having been the coach for Uruguay in 1990, 2010, 2014 and 2018. Well, they're enjoying themselves. Why not? Their team very much in charge of this World Cup qualifier. Fernando Muslera beaten twice already. At the other end, Edison has had very little to do. Battle there with Alexandro. Fred. Thiago Silva. Fabinho. Ball play back for the foul on Neymar. There's a little bit of skill from him. Almost getting in the way. Suarez. Edison. Brazil very much in charge of proceedings tonight. Emerson. His international appearance against Peru in World Cup qualifying last month. Neymar, it's here for Gabriel Jesus. Can he set up Rafinha? Jesus. Emerson. Neymar takes it down. A little pull back. Wouldn't run for Fred. And Uruguay look to break, and that is a foul by Emerson on De La Cruz. Well, number of chances for Brazil to unleash a shot inside the penalty area then.
De La Cruz. Fred sliding in. Here's De La Cruz again. Cavani. Suarez wants it in the penalty area. Instead the shot comes in from distance. It's wide from Bentancur.
Still not unduly troubled so far tonight in the Brazilian goal. Scored an international goal for Uruguay, Rodrigo Bentancur. This is 43rd international appearance.
Hernandez.
Underneath, that is cleared away by his Manchester United teammate Fred. Vina.
Suarez. Vina. Way through for Valverde.
Uruguay have committed a lot of players forward there, but still unable to break quickly.
Emerson. Fabinho. Rafinha. Emerson. Challenge from Vina.
Presumably asking the question of the Argentine official as to when exactly he's going to start dishing out yellow cards. So a chance for Brazil to set up something from this free kick. Uruguay have got everybody back. Came off Cavani, kept alive by Fabinho. Paqueta. Neymar. Emerson is the last outfield player back for Brazil. Fred. Paqueta.
Valverde. Cavani. Fabinho's header finds Suarez. And a chance for Hernandez on that far side to break forward now. Driven across, it was towards Cavani, taken by Edison, and a quick release. Hernandez is out of position. Now back in the right back role. Neymar. Jesus. This is Edison. Neymar. Beautiful ball forward. Rafinha can't get a shot away this time. Neymar trying to find a way through and denied by the save from Muslera. Super football from Brazil. Rafinha with the first chance. Neymar with the second. Paqueta. He just makes the run towards the near post. By Coates. Fabinho. Emerson. Rafinha. Rafinha trying for a low shot inside the near post. That's a goal kick. Well, Brazil are getting closer and closer to a third goal. A little move away from Diego Godin. And Muslera with his second save in quick succession. This the earlier one from Neymar. He did brilliantly to find the space to get the shot away. On by Cavani. Emerson. Emerson. In the first half, plus of course additional time, and there will be quite a chunk of that because of the water break that we had just before the half-hour mark. Alexandro. Thiago Silva, 37 years of age, the defender. He was 37 last month. Targeting a World Cup appearance at the age of 38. Next year in Qatar. Cavani. Coates. Nandes. This is Valverde. Federico Valverde. Bentancur. De la Cruz. Caught by Fabinho. Caution. First yellow card of the night. Nicolas de la Cruz sent flying by this challenge from Fabinho. Can Uruguay get a goal back before half-time? Federico Valverde is the player behind this free kick then for Uruguay. And the header comes in from Vecino. Quickly away by Edison. Neymar. Brazil breaking at pace. Rafinha. No foul. Vina. Valverde scored in the win over Bolivia in September. Federico Valverde. He can do with a goal from anybody now, Uruguay. Here he is again, the midfielder. Suarez and Cavani wait in the middle. It's away by Beracimo. Valverde. Vina leaves it for De La Cruz. It's pretty comfortable for Ederson. Thiago Silva. Emerson. Rafinha. Fabinho. Lucas Paqueta. Fred. Fabinho. Gabriel Jesus. Fabinho. This is Emerson. Blocked by Vina. Emerson. Loses out to De La Cruz. There's a problem for Matthias Vina. Well, there's a challenge for the ball there to try and charge it down from Rafinha. Vina has come off the worst for it. Jesus couldn't control. Fabinho just able to flick it across to Rafinha. Emerson with it. Precious little to work with for Edinson Cavani and Luis Suarez up front for Uruguay in this first half. Fred. Neymar. Reinforcements now arriving. Paqueta in the middle. Jesus and Rafinha is there as well. Rafinha leaves it. Just wide from Gabriel Jesus. We're going to curl it into the top corner. Third goal just before the break would have been so sweet for Brazil. Fred. Taken down by Rafinha. Look at Emerson charging to make the run on the overlap. Here he is. Last few seconds of the first half. Alexandra Paqueta. Been a very comfortable first half for Brazil. They've dominated play. Neymar with the opening goal for them. And then Rafinha adding a second for Brazil on just his third international appearance. Uruguay have rarely threatened up front, and it is Brazil who are halfway towards yet another World Cup qualification victory. At the break in Manos, it is Brazil 2, Uruguay 0.
Welcome back into studio, and we picked another person up. Fernando Fiore, welcome back. You went over to the Spanish side, but you know what? We know you like the English side just a little bit better because my Spanish is just that good. Let's take you back. What's so funny, Melissa?
Nothing.
Wow.
Let's go to highlights.
Wow, let's roll it to highlights, okay? I'm still getting thrown under the bus. I've been getting thrown under the bus all day long. You know who hasn't been thrown under the bus? Brazil, showing up here huge tonight at home, and it started early on in just the 9th minute. A great run from Neymar through that midfield, that center back channel, and he makes it 1-0 Brazil.
What a great pass in, and also, can we talk about the run that was made right here? That run, he goes through the center backs, the perfect spot, the touch, and of course, past the goalie and a finish.
Well, it was very difficult because Muslera and they got the two defenders going to the line, but they couldn't defend that one.
And how about this for individual flair down this left-hand side? A shimmy, a shake around two defenders, and then another clinical finish inside this 6-yard box.
Again,
Fernando?
it was close, but no cigar. Muslera couldn't stop it, get a rebound, Rafinha 2-0, and it was pretty fast, actually. Uruguay is looking really bad.
Melissa, I have to ask you.
What, Colombia?
Neymar, no. I was hard on him in the pre-show, you know, obviously with the comments that he made last Sunday with this will be his potentially his last World Cup because just mentally he doesn't think he can do it. If he continues showing up and playing like this and he does it at the World Cup, do you think this will genuinely be that last World Cup for Neymar?
I personally don't hope so, right? I think we talked about the emojis in the pre-show.
Right.
I said I put the brain emoji up. I think these moments like this help define a player. You know, it builds confidence, it rebuilds that love and that passion. Everything that exists around the sport doesn't matter. It's what matters on the pitch for those 90 minutes, and I'm hoping that this won't be his last World Cup.
It can't be. I mean, you look at him here. He absolutely loves the limelight. I'm calling it. This will not be his last World Cup. If Brazil does well, let me take you out to Colombia, where we're playing host to Ecuador, and Melissa Ortiz is not happy with this match. Melissa, talk to me.
I was already dancing with Jerry Mina and celebrating.
Oh, my God.
Right,
so
Fernando?
You were one of the other ones that have to eat the whole celebration? I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I was on the other side.
Fernando, I need to ask you, have you ever scored in your 7-a-side, celebrated the goal, and it be called off? Have you ever
because we don't have a bar. We don't have a bar. So when I score, it is a goal. Forget about it.
Melissa, obviously, we spoke about this. This is a handball with the new rules with VAR, so correct call here.
Reaction.
His
reaction.
It's the reaction.
Yeah,
the reaction
he knows he touched the ball.
Absolutely.
And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I want to take it out. But the rule is perfectly clear, with or without intention.
Yes.
And he knew it right there, that he touched the ball with the hand. And so the celebration was unfortunately too early.
And the whole, all of Colombia celebrated. The stands, the players came off the bench. That's a heartbreaker right there, especially in the very last minute of extra time.
All right, well, we need to get ourselves to break here because we got much more just around the corner. Argentina versus Peru. Can Argentina keep their 25-game unbeaten run alive? We'll find out next. Welcome back into studio with myself, Kaylin Kyle, Melissa Ortiz, and Fernando Fiore. We're dressed to impress because we have a massive show just around the corner with our pregame coverage. Do not miss it because there's goals There's calls, there's penalties, there's missed, there's VAR. We have it all. And Fernando promised us a little bit of a dance. Starting off early in this match, in this first 45 minutes, it was Argentina. A little bit of tiki-taka down this right-hand side, and it's Martinez that slots this one away.
That was at the end of the first half, and a perfect 1-2 with Molina. Molina makes a perfect cross, and Lautaro send them in. And then, Farfán, penalty.
And does he get it? No, he does not. Off the woodwork, and Argentina keep the lead on this one over Peru at home to keep this unbeaten streak alive. It could potentially be 26 games unbeaten. Let's look at some of the results here today. Bolivia powering over Paraguay, to say the least. Colombia, Ecuador, I'm so sorry, Melissa. Argentina, Peru, and then you have Chile, Venezuela 2-0, and Brazil, Uruguay 2-0 at the halftime. That second half 45 minutes with Brazil and Uruguay is coming up next, so make sure you stay tuned.
International commentary will resume 10 seconds from now. It's a triple change for Uruguay ahead of the start of the second half. Looking for Perez, Lucas Torreira about to come on. Uruguay trailing by 2 goals to nil. Martin Caceres also on. Lina is the player who is coming off at left back. Gillis will take his place. Brazil 45 minutes away from claiming another victory in World Cup qualifying and doing the double over Uruguay, having beaten Uruguay 2-0 last November when the South American World Cup qualifying campaign was in its infancy. Take them on to 31 points from 11 matches and edge them ever closer towards mathematically securing their place at next year's World Cup finals in Qatar. Uruguay then with plenty to do in this second half. Just confirmation of the changes for you. Mina off, Piqueras coming on in his place. Nicolas de la Cruz is replaced. Here comes Neymar. Just Torreira on in midfield for De La Cruz. And the other substitution, Martin Caceres, is replacing Nathan Hernandez. Brazil had chances to score more than the two, and they might have a chance here. Rafinha. Who gave Matheus Vina all sorts of problems in the first half. Right there by Muslera. Was up low.
Gabriel, lá no Neymar. Gabriel, inverte. Bola!
Is the man down. Here's a caution. Valverde. The second player to be booked by the Argentine referee, Fabinho, cautioned in the first half, and that was more than a little late. Almost caught in possession there. Lucas Torreira. Keen to make an early impression. The midfielder who's on a season's loan from Arsenal at Fiorentina in Italy. Been on loan at Atletico Madrid last year, where the team won the Spanish title. Including this man there, Luis Suarez. Valverde goes for goal. Ederson saw it. And made it look like a relatively regulation save, the goalkeeper. Uruguay certainly coming out with more bite in their play in this second half. Quicker to try and challenge for the ball. Caceres. Now with Cagliari in Italy, along with Diego Godin, but loses out that time. Neymar, Jesus, blocked by Muslera, straight at the Uruguayan goalkeeper from Gabriel Jesus. Emerson. Godin is there. So it's Piqueras. Emerson, a little flick from Rafinha. Emerson can't find a way through. Godin. Piqueras with the clearance. Taken down by Bellissimo. Away by Godin. And they come again down that far side. It's a corner, comes off Piqueras, no way through for Rafinha that time. Short corner, Rafinha curls it in, far too long. Jesus got plenty behind this shot. Unfortunately for Brazil, it was straight at Muslera. Neatly done by Neymar. Jesus to finish it. Again, Muslera is in the way. Neymar. Rafinha. Muslera again with the save. Well, that's 4 or 5 now outstanding stops from the Uruguayan goalkeeper. Alexandro. Paqueta. Sandro. Rafinha. With Paquetas. Together. Well, if there is to be any way back for Uruguay, Fernando Muslera will need to keep repeating those saves. Cavani's header forward. Finds Suarez. Suarez on 21 goals last season for Atletico Madrid as they won La Liga. Uruguay finding goals a little hard to come by. Of late, not scored this month. The goalless draw against Colombia was actually their 3rd goalless draw of this World Cup campaign. They also draw at home to Paraguay and away to Venezuela in June, just before the Copa America. Betancourt. Godin. Valverde. Valverde. Suarez. From there for Fabinho. Paqueta. Neymar. Neymar. Couldn't provide the finishing pass for Rafinha to run onto. Vecino. Here's Caceres. Cavani in the middle. And by Valverde, Caceres. Betancourt. Fabinho with the challenge. Paqueta just pulled back. Much of a challenge, but enough for the referee to blow the whistle. Important to remember that Brazil have conceded just 3 goals in this entire World Cup qualifying campaign. Very difficult indeed for Uruguay to find a way back, given Brazil's form. Cavani. Valverde looking for a way through. Edinson Cavani. Cavani to finish it. Flag is up. Looked offside as the back 4 stepped forward there for Brazil. Jagason. Cavani. Suarez. Uruguay swarming forward. Torreira. Caceres. Valverde.
Aí não joga, tira, tira. Joga atrás, aí posicionou. Fecha nele. Fecha o centro. É 10! É 10!
Oh, it's an excellent run. Caceres. Just on the ball though. Not the best of balls in. After all Valverde's hard work before that. Coates. Valverde. Caceres. 34 years of age, the right-sided defender. Put away by Paqueta. Rubinho. And again. Jesus. Neymar. Looking for the run of Rafinha, and he's got there first. It's Rafinha! It's 3-0! Life just gets better and better for Rafinha. An international debut last week as a substitute. Another substitute appearance at the weekend, and now on his first start for Brazil, he has scored 2 goals. Terrific breakaway move. Rafinha had plenty to do in off the upright. And surely now Brazil have confirmed their victory, even with the amount of time that is left. Change up front, they look like Gabriel Barbosa, who's about to come on for Brazil. Barbosa, it's going to be a double change for Brazil. Fabinho with the ball over the top. Oh, lovely. Neymar, can he make it 4? No, he can't. Muslera in the way. Flag was up anyway. Wouldn't have counted. To Edison. Pulled back there by Paqueta. Here's the changes then. Lucas Paqueta is withdrawn from midfield. On comes Anthony, who scored on his international debut in last week's World Cup qualifying win in Venezuela. And it it's Gabriel Jesus who's going to be replaced by Barbosa up front.
Bola! Segue, bola! Vamos, Rafinha.
Barbosa. Finding a different focal point then for Brazil up front. They returned to Brazil a couple of years ago to join Flamengo. And here come Brazil again, who look likely to score virtually every time they come forward now. It's away by Godin. Thiago Silva, Alexandro, Anthony. There's a substitute for the third of the 3 World Cup qualifiers this month. He made his international debut against Venezuela. Brazil has twice scored 4 goals in that World Cup qualifying. 4-2 win in Peru in the opening game, almost a year ago to the day, on the 13th of October 2020. And they also scored 4 in the home win over Peru back in June in the Copa America. Last touch a little too strong. Bentancur. Muslera's clearance. Cavani. A little knockdown for Valverde. Vecino. Here's Caceres. Bentancur. Anthony. Torreira was quickly upon him. Barbosa looking for the run forward. And look at the speed that Anthony has. Trying to go past and just tipped over by Muslera. Barbosa set up by his fellow substitute Anthony. And again, Fernando Muslera able to prevent Brazil scoring. Barbosa, who like Anthony scored against Venezuela last week in the 3-1 win. Here comes Sandro Torres for Uruguay. Extra striker on Matias Vecino as the player who has been withdrawn. He's going to try something a little different. Emerson. Emerson's cross. Muslera will gather. Cavani. Anthony came across there to take it away from him. He was with Ajax in the Netherlands. Member of the gold medal winning squad for Brazil at the recent Olympic Games in Japan. Fabinho just pulled back.
Welcome into the Commonwealth South American World Cup qualifiers. Kaylin Kyle, Fernando Fiore, and Melissa Ortiz. And if you don't have plans after this Brazil match, you do now. The post-game coverage is just around the corners. We got goals, we got missed calls, we got bad refereeing.
Missed penalty kicks, good penalty kicks.
And VAR. What more could you ask for? And Fernando Fiore promised us that he would dance.
What? Yes.
I won.
He's going to dance. He's going to dance. He's going to dance.
Sebastian Coates. See the referee having a good look at that. Certainly the arm was across there from the Uruguayan defender. The referee, though, was in an excellent position. Coates. From Suarez. Tavera couldn't keep hold of it for Uruguay, and here come Brazil again. Neymar. I just get the feeling that Neymar is desperate for a goal tonight. Having seen his side score 3. It's going to be another double change for Brazil in just a moment. Valverde. Away by Emerson. Change for Uruguay as well is about to take place. Bentancur. Suarez. Couldn't get there, Anthony did. Fabinho. Neymar. A roar of anticipation as he picks up possession. Challenged by Cavani. Caution for Edinson Cavani. Former teammates at Paris Saint-Germain in France. Fabinho, having been booked earlier on in the match, is withdrawn with a little under 20 minutes remaining. Douglas Luiz will come on. Everton Ribeiro is also on. He's on for two-goal man Rafinha. Neymar with the free kick. Trying to find Gabriel Barbosa. Had it not been for Fernando Muslera, Uruguay would have been more than 3 goals down. Luis, another who won gold with Brazil at the Olympic Games in Japan. Withdrawn for Uruguay as well. Garian is the player who's come on in his place. Fifth and final change for Uruguay, who are facing a huge challenge to try and find any way back into this match. Garian. Crossed by Caceres. Looking to play in his 4th World Cup finals next year, Martin Caceres. It is a 100th appearance for Uruguay this time last year. Valverde. Oh, Anthony was there first. Neymar coming inside, looking to set up the man on the far side, but it couldn't be turned in. It was a great chance for Barbosa. Anthony onto it in a flash. Neymar unselfishly releasing it for Barbosa. Muslera in the way again. Free kick. Thiago Silva couldn't get on the end of it. To be a degree of conviction, and Uruguay might be able to break now. Gararia. Played forward by Torres. Gararia. It's away by Fred. Brazil now back in numbers. Caceres. It's a corner. Behind by Everton Ribeiro. Ribeiro got a couple of goals in World Cup qualifying wins last month. Got the winner against Chile after coming on as a substitute and then scored in the 2-0 win over Peru. Behind by Emerson. Nicely away by the head of Madasimo. Free kick, foul by Anthony. On Piqueras. has placed this ball carefully. Yanes is also there, but it's surely going to be Luis Suarez to take. Suarez! What a free kick that is! Superb strike from Luis Suarez. Through the gap. And he gets his 65th goal for Uruguay. Is it too little too late though? Not long remaining, but we have the drinks break. Suarez with the goal, 13 minutes from time. So this could be a nervous finale here for Chichi and Brazil.
Só que vai na bola parada agora no escanteio, o outro dá sustentação por trás. Tá? Se não deu, faz uma bumerangue, joga com o tempo, com a circunstância, o time dá e volta. Se não deu, muito pra frente. Vambora. Ei, vambora aqui. Não para.
Can Uruguay take heart from that goal?
Baixa lá, aqui, ó. Tá? A mesma coisa, tá?
Brazil 3, Uruguay 1 as we go into the last exchanges of this World Cup qualifier. Luis Suarez with the goal back for Uruguay, but can they get another two in the time that remains? Take something from this match when for so long it has looked as though they were going to be soundly beaten by Brazil. One in midfield by Fred. Huge ball there. With Torreira. Luis. And again, another target snapped away by Coates. Caceres. Valverde. Torreira. Brazil might be able to break here. Barbosa, Anthony. Neymar just ahead of him. It's Neymar to shoot, slicing it wide. Might Anthony have been better off having a shot himself here. Alexander. By Fred. Chase on here for Barbosa. Suarez just beaten to it by Emerson. Anthony. Here's Caceres. Neymar. The little flick. Barbosa! Not going to count. Let's have another look. Well, that is certainly one that the VAR officials will be having a close look at. The assistant on the far side raising the flag against the Brazilian substitute. Presumably the VAR official is having a look at this from a number of different angles. From the initial slow motion replay, it looked as though it might be a very, very close call. You're too surprised if the referee came across to have a look at the monitor. Yes, he's going to have a look, and the VAR official has overruled the decision of the assistant. It is a goal. It's 4-1 Brazil. Gabriel Barbosa. There you can see the results of the VAR officials' deliberations. Neymar's chip ball forward. Barbosa's header unable to be blocked this time by Muslera. And Brazil get their 26th goal of this World Cup qualifying campaign. Suarez's goal gave Uruguay a faint glimmer of hope, but that has surely now been extinguished. Torres with the ball back. And final change for Brazil is about to take place. Verde. Suarez. Driven in. Could have been awkward for Ederson. Anthony. Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz, dispossessed by Torreira. Emerson gets there first. Caldo. goal. Neymar with the clip ball across, Barbosa with the finish.
Scoring his second international goal of this month. Fred is withdrawn for the last few minutes.
Nielsen coming on in his place.
And now back in Brazilian football with Internacional down in Porto Alegre in the south of the country. It's going to be sooner rather than later that Brazil's mathematical qualification for Qatar next year is confirmed. Outstanding in this qualification campaign. Argentina also unbeaten. They've drawn far more matches than Brazil have. Turning in from Ribeiro. Ribeiro trying to find a way through. A result that leaves Uruguay in 5th place, same number of points as 4th place Colombia, 1 point behind 3rd place Ecuador. They drew 0-0 earlier today. It's like as though Brazil and Argentina are going to finish in the top 2, and then a battle for 3rd and 4th. The 2 automatic qualification places for next year's World Cup finals. Ballon Cavani. Ed Nielsen. Torres. Queres wins the throw. Suarez. Brazil will come away with it. Anthony. Barbosa making a run on the far side. Neymar on this near side. Anthony. At the end of the header away. Torreira. Minimum of 5 minutes additional time then to be played. Pick themselves up for a home tie against Argentina and a away trip to Bolivia next month. Caceres.
find Cavani in the middle. It was away by Verissimo. Still at home to Colombia. And away to Argentina. As their scheduled fixtures for next month. Neymar. Worked wide by Ed Nielsen. In towards Neymar. Not quite get the shot away. Cavani dispossessed. Barbosa. Neymar. Neymar fouled by Coates. Caution for the Uruguayan defender as well. Brazil get a 5th goal in additional time. Torres, who is the player lying on the ground to make a block to any low free kick. So behind this free kick are Emerson Roberto. Douglas Luiz just walking away, but it will be Neymar surely. Problems for Muslera. Thoroughly satisfactory performance from Brazil, who remain 6 points clear of Argentina at the top of the South American World Cup qualifying standings. Neymar putting them on their way to a comfortable victory. 2 more from Rafinha, his first goals for Brazil. And although Luis Suarez got a free kick late on for Uruguay, Gabriel Barbosa restored Brazil's healthy lead with a 4th goal. They move on to 31 points. Argentina now on 25. Uruguay remain in 5th with 16 points from their 12 World Cup qualifiers so far. It has finished in Brazil with an excellent victory for the home team. Brazil 4, Uruguay 1.
Primeiramente, boa noite, né, para todo mundo aí que está assistindo. Cara, acho que não tem como explicar a felicidade que eu estou sentindo hoje. Não poderia ser mais marcante para mim essa partida, com os gols e com a vitória pra gente, que é muito importante. E, cara, eu tô realizando um sonho de criança, não só de estar vestindo essa camisa da seleção, mas como tá podendo representar também toda uma nação, todo um país, e poder ajudar com gol, para mim, é muito gratificante. Ah, cara, acho que só me parabenizar, né, pela partida. Acredito que não só ele como outras pessoas, mas o mais importante é que eu estou conseguindo representar a comunidade da onde eu vim, estou conseguindo representar meus familiares, meus amigos. Isso para mim é muito importante. Acredito que a torcida deles foi muito forte. Hoje eles estão muito felizes com essa noite. Vim da Restinga, sou da Restinga, natural da Restinga, lá de Porto Alegre.
De onde veio o Tinga também?
De onde veio o Tinga, onde tem muito talento aí, cara, perdido, mas graças a Deus estou conseguindo representar bem a comunidade.
E com que sentimento você volta agora para a Inglaterra? O que você vai pensando no avião agora?
Ah, cara, agora acho... Vai ser difícil essa noite assim passar, né? Vai ser muito difícil esquecer essa noite para mim. A noite não precisava acabar nunca, mas vou voltar para lá focado naquilo que me fez chegar até aqui, que é um bom trabalho lá no Leeds. Então acredito que vou focar para fazer meu trabalho lá bem feito, para, se Deus quiser, na próxima estar aqui novamente.
Parabéns,
Obrigado.
Outras noites virão, viu?
E outras noites virão, se Deus quiser.
Valeu.
Valeu.